Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, that brings up some good questions. What are we going to see? What's if you look into your crystal ball in 2024 and beyond? What are some of the trends or things that you guys are going to see being on the fiber and grain side of things?
More trucks. You know, if you do well in your field, you've got a semi for every 2 acres. So start running the math on your diesel fuel. You know, that's where I think there's a lot of promise in the hemp industry outside of even just the hemp. And where farmers are going to have to really, I think, you know, have some forethought into, okay, I got it in the field, I got it grown, I got it cut, I got it baled. It's you know, triple the amount of moving alfalfa. You know, it's triple. There's just so much material that it's kind of hard to wrap your head around until you're staring at the field and you're like, holy cow, look at all those bales.
You have to get it off right away, or is there an advantage to taking it off right away?
Yeah, there's a big advantage to taking it off right away. You ideally, in any situation, you do want to get it off and get it out. You don't want it to be subject to continuous rain and things. You know, you do want to get it out of the field and get paid. That's the goal. So if it's dry enough to wrap them, yes, but just like hay and alfalfa, make sure you don't wrap them a little too wet, and then you've got, you know, moldy, you know.
So maybe they can get it out.
That's what we did. Yeah.
All these thousands of trucks go to home Baines. Got access to trucks.
Yeah, I mean, we planted first week of May. We got the 2 rains before the drought hit, and we were able to grow. I think Mike came on site. We would have definitely been able to harvest earlier than we did. Yeah. We were just trying to push it and see how far it went. You know, I mean, I was calling Jarett saying, how far should we let it go? You know, and it just kept growing. So, yeah, when you're selling by the ton, you know, I want the full plant. So it's yeah, I mean, it worked out. It worked out well.
I think the trend for, you know, for us and for the industry is you're going to see probably a significant scale up. I think that from the industrial side, as we're starting to see that the need and the orders are coming or are there, which justifies the scale up. I think something we learned on Jesse's farm, we're seeing a little bit on ours, is we might just out of volunteers, we might get a second crop. So I think we'll do a test area next year specific to that, and want to see how much we really deplete nutrients or not. If we can reproduce that, what does a second crop look like in tonnage, which could have a huge impact on these numbers. And really, if you pulled anything off of it, you know, in excess of 2-3 tons, it makes this extremely viable.